Kneeling bodyweight hinges. So this is a really great way to practice getting back into a deadlift or just to prep into that movement pattern while also re-engaging your core, finding this movement pattern while not being weighted. Bodyweight is so underrated when it comes to this movement pattern, but it is the foundation before you start lifting heavy weights to reduce the risk of injury. So let's get started. You're gonna find your way into your kneeling position. So knees are directly underneath the hips, a little bit wide, so about hip width apart. You don't want them super narrow because then you're gonna be stuck right into the hip flexors, okay? Now, we're gonna start with the most like moderate, the beginner stage, and then we're gonna progress from there, okay? So beginner stage is I like to put hands across the chest. If you need the visual or like the physical connection to understand where's my core, how is this working, am I releasing my abdomen in this movement, don't be afraid to put your hands on your tummy and you're gonna be able to feel your pelvis move if it does, okay? So while you're here, I want you to think nice neutral spine. So lift the shoulders down and back, open the chest, connect the core again. So it's easy to do this while you do that. So close the hips to the ribs, brace the core, long spine, and then you're going to hinge back. So sit your hips towards your heels, moving your chest at the same time. Exhale, big squeeze of the glutes, open to the hip flexors. Think about nice length through the front, tension through the back. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, come back up. Again, this should feel like strong core, okay? Now, that's the most modified, hand on your belly or on your chest. Same thing, you're also gonna notice if you twist in this process by having your hands here, that's also very helpful. From there, you're going to put your hands behind your head into prisoner position. This is going to challenge the upper abs by keeping your elbows out. It's also gonna make it so your back really has to activate. So big inhale, sit back, back up, big activation. Exhales, brace, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, sit back, okay? Now, if you want to advance this without going more into an actual proper deadlift, you can also do this standing with prisoner position, or you can add a weight, dumbbell, plate, kettlebell, whatever you prefer, baby, whatever you'd like. Hold it close to the body. That's the main thing. So if you're holding a baby, close to the body. If you're holding a kettlebell or a dumbbell, bring it right close to the body, and you're gonna do the exact same thing. Now you're gonna add that movement pattern in, okay? The thing I want you to be really conscious of, this is the simple thing that happens often in this movement pattern, is that we don't move as one unit coming down, we disconnect in the hip. So we let the hips come back first, and we automatically open up through the core and the spine, and then we let our chest drop and we come back up. And you can activate at the top, you're still gonna get half the benefit, but I want you to focus on keeping the hips to ribs together. So this is where having your hands on your belly is really helpful. Just keep my arm out of the way so you can see that you keep that connection all the way back up, versus release and then drop back in. Does that make sense? So I want you to keep that core connection as you do this, regardless of which position you're going into, and it's going to make a lot of difference. So this is a good way to practice. Like I said, your hinge, get prepared for deadlifts, swings, glute bridges, hip thrusts, all those kinds of things without having a weight and just bringing the body awareness back. So get to it.